We not gon' cook up, be Mr. Ingredients.
Alright, I usually introduce my guests, but this man wears many different hats, many different names. Man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the camera.
Man, I'm DOLCE Johnson. A lot of people know me by Rex Dolce, late night fall, DJ the Great. You feel me? It's so many I wear so many hats, but I like to say I'm him. I'm here. You feel me? I'm DOLCE.
Man, long time to make history in the making, man.
Yes, sir.
History, a lot of history here. Before you started tapping into behind the scenes of music videos, being a creative director, before that you were an artist. What made you stop doing music?
Nah, I wouldn't say that I necessarily stopped, even though like I have been out of it for a cool minute. What really made me stop was life. Like, shit happens, gotta focus on my mental health, gotta focus on the life and everybody around me. I just had to like get everything together before shit went downhill. I don't like to think of myself as like I'm done or retired. I ain't even do enough in my eyes to even say I'm retired. And I do know that like when shit gets right, like I am gonna get back in there. And like, you know, it's a lot in there that. And like whether it's writing for other artists or like being my own artist, I know one way or another I'm gonna be back in that room, you know, when the time is right. I just had to get my life and everything else in order. In the process of me like stepping away from music, I fell in love with the other aspects of the business, like the behind the scenes, the A&R, the management, like, you know, CEO type shit. Like I just fell in love with like being behind the scenes. So it's like we just took off in a whole nother direction. Fast.
We're gonna take it back to it was 2000 and maybe 2008, 2009, 2008. I remember you were a part of a collective, UCM, the Underclassmen, Virgil. Y'all were doing stuff with Zach J. Y'all had YC the Don, D Money. Shout out to him. He was doing some beats for y'all. How did that even come about?
Well, Zach J was his own artist at first. He had this song called So Amazing, hot shit.
I remember.
D Money actually produced that too. Shout out to D Money. You feel me? But it was me, Verge, my nigga Avante, and another homie, Eric. And that was the original Underclassmen. Eric moved out of town, Avante moved out of town, so it's just me and Verge. So it was like, shit, we gonna have to do what it do. Like, for a second, we kept a long distance group going, but it was like, it just didn't make sense. Like, niggas couldn't come record, me and Verge recording songs every day, and it was just like, we gotta do it with us two. So we did that, and in the process, Zach J going up, and D Money is doing his thing with the producer. We just all put it into a collective, and like, you know, we formed the Underclassmen. And it's crazy because we was fucking with Zach J's music, and then he was fucking with our shit. And then so when we found out that he wanted to like link, it was just like all love. We was like, yeah. We did the fucking song. I think the first song we did was Cutie Pie.
Man,
that was my shit, boy. And so many other people's shit. That was really.
I remember Cutie Pie, man. Matter of fact, since you brought that up, y'all kind of created a buzz during the MySpace era, and even around, especially at Judson. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all were big. You know what I'm saying? Known for y'all's music. Let's talk about that time period. How was that for y'all?
That was a great time. It was like we never really thought that people would receive our music like that. So like once they did, it was just like shit. Like let's go. Like we gotta keep this momentum. We gotta you know, do all this. Like, granted, like the music that we were making, like I wish like we could have took it a different route, just for a longer lasting, like, you know, effect. But we, for what it was, like we definitely did the damn thing. We definitely had the city buzz, and it was a good time. It was a good time.
Man, that's all good stuff.